I just want to see how long you can hold your smile.
Okay.
Hi there, I'm Michelle Janke. This is Scott Valencia and Walter Janke. We are the owners of the historic Northside Cafe. We're coming to you today to tell you about our seasonal menu changes, business changes we have coming up, and where the historic Northside Cafe is headed moving forward. Walter, take it away.
Thanks, Michelle. My name is Walter, and I am the chef at the Northside Cafe. And I'm the chef because I love to cook food, and if it were up to me, this menu would change every day. That's obviously a problem, so we look forward to the seasonal times that we can bring new things to the menu. So I'm excited to tell you about the changes we're going to have for the menu this winter. To make room for these new items, unfortunately, we do take a few things off the menu. The items that we're taking off this year are the quesadilla, the pesto sandwich, patty melt, our superfood salad, and onion rings. And I know somebody out there is saying that was my favorite thing ever. But we looked at the numbers, and statistically, these just aren't things that are super popular in the winter. So if it's your favorite thing, we are hoping to get a cookbook out soon, and you can try making it at home using our cookbook. But otherwise, we found that there are other things that people really enjoy in the winter. One of those things has been our chicken pot pie. We roast the chicken ourselves, we dice the vegetables, we work hard to make that incredibly delicious, and then we put a fresh crust on it and bake it to order. So that's been hugely popular, and that's back for the winter. A lot of people get it to take home to go. It's great to eat here, and that's one item that'll be on the menu this winter. We also have had a lot of people asking about our beef and noodles. We make the noodles from scratch. We make that whole dish each meal, and we sell it till we run out. So we'll plan to run our beef and noodles dish as a monthly special. Where we used to have prime rib sliders in the rotation, that will become a beef and noodle dish once a month. And we'll run it for all 4 days. If you haven't noticed, we run a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday specials rotation. So the beef and noodles will be on that prime rib slider weekend instead of the sliders. And if you're really upset about losing any of these items, I do have to mention, don't worry. It's a seasonal change, remember? So we'll see them all back again in the spring. Another thing we're really excited to have in the winter is spinach. Spinach is a great winter salad item, and the superfood, as popular as it's been all summer, we've already seen it kind of taper off. And I think people are looking forward to something different. So we get this amazing locally processed bacon. And so we're going to be using the bacon on that salad as well as some other ingredients. If bacon isn't your thing, you can always ask to have it without the bacon, because like most of our items, we pretty much assemble them to order and can try to tailor that to your dietary needs. We also have a family recipe dressing that goes on that salad that's phenomenal. And again, with the dressing, if that's not your thing, you choose another one of our great homemade dressings. And although this isn't a menu change exactly, we've had prime rib, many of you know, every weekend all summer long. And we're going to continue having prime rib, but we won't run it every week. So this is an adjustment, not a new item, but for the winter, we'll just be running that the first weekend of every month. And we define the first weekend as the first full weekend. So if Saturday is the first, we wait until the following weekend. So it's really the weekend that has the first Friday of the month in it. So you can still come out for prime rib, schedule it for that weekend, and watch on Facebook, because this also gives us some room to have other specials that we can do seasonally or periodically that we will announce at another time. So stay tuned in for that sort of thing, and we hope that you're as excited about these menu changes as we are, and look forward to tasting some of these new items this winter. Back to you, Michelle.
Thank you, Walter. Well, we wanted to keep you privy to some of the business changes going on here at the Northside Cafe. We know that being in a small town, things can escalate rather quickly in the rumor mill. So we thought it would be good to just tell you firsthand what is happening. One of my personal favorites is that when we first took over the Northside Cafe 9 years ago almost, that we were Russian mafia. So we're just gonna shoot straight here. 4 years ago, we became partners with the Valencia family, and that's really helped us. I'm happy to report that our 5-year goals were actually mostly met in 4 years. But now things have changed, and Walter and I have some business opportunities in Tennessee where his folks live. So our family will be moving there, but we will be maintaining a partnership with the Valencia family. We will also be returning multiple times a year so that Chef Walter can keep cooking for you and we can still be part of this community. This news is bittersweet. It's hard to leave, but because we've really enjoyed the people here. Now, Scott's going to tell you more.
Thank you, Michelle. So I'm going to be covering 4 specific points here today. The first are the Northside Cafe hours. We have had many comments on Facebook and throughout the community that we're constantly changing our hours. Part of any good business is finding what works best for the business, and we have worked very diligently to find the hours that are the most efficient for both the customer and our staff here at the Northside Cafe. Our winter hours are Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., and then again for dinner, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday, same hours, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. for lunch, and 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. for dinner. Sunday, from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., serving breakfast all day. And Monday, for the first time in Northside history, we're open, and we will be open from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. for our customers. We will be moving into our summer hours as soon as school lets out, and we will be operating 7 days a week. The second thing I'd like to cover is the brewery. So we launched the brewery program 3 years ago, and for various business reasons, we had to put it on hold. So in 2020, we are going to start the brewery program up again, but we will start it with a 1-barrel system down in our kitchen during our kitchen remodel that we are doing this winter, and hope to launch and start serving beer sometime in June or July. We will continue with the larger brewery program, but we wanted to get this going as quickly as possible. The next thing is projects. We have 2 projects that we are working on specifically through this winter. Number 1 is a project that we are going to be doing with the churches within this county and several businesses that have offered to help us. We will be providing hot, nutritious meals from December 1 through April 1 for anybody that needs them in the community, and those gift certificates will be distributed through the churches. We'll be working with companies like Pamela Park Coffee, and we will be providing hot soup, a sandwich, and coffee for anybody in need. They can pick up those certificates, as many of them as they need, at their local church. If your church is not participating, talk to them and they can come to us and we can work them into the program. Our goal is to make sure that the people in need this winter have something warm and nutritious to eat. We shouldn't be doing these programs just once a year during the holidays. We need to make sure we're taking care of our local people all year long. The last thing is timing of everything that we're talking about. While this great opportunity popped up for the Yankees last minute, we all know that there is a lot of transition time that has to happen and things that have to go on in order to make everything run smoothly. The Yankees plan to be here up to spring of this next year. You'll see a lot of movement going on, a lot of changes that we'll be doing in order to make this work as flawlessly as we can possibly make it. We're super excited that they are going to continue to come back and be operating things throughout the year. But the hard line for them being out of here and into their new project will be sometime around May, maybe as early as April, actually. But we will keep you guys informed on what's going on because we want to make sure that the community knows how it's flowing. Now, this is a lot to take in. We will be doing videos and video updates throughout the remainder of the winter. This is a kind of exciting new platform. We're going to give it a try. The 3 of us are very excited about the way this partnership has turned out. We're very thankful for the people in this community that have supported us, and that's the reason why we're doing this today. So I'm going to go ahead and hand it back to Michelle, and we'll go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you.
Thanks, Scott. Well, we appreciate you joining us for this little chat, and we want to thank you for making us part of your community, and we hope you continue to come in and enjoy Iowa comfort food at the historic Northside Cafe.
Thank you.
Thanks.